And gents, it is I, Scythe Jackal. Welcome to the live stream. It's a Monday night, it's October 16th. Pretty much just chilling, talking about life. Gonna be playing the guitar too, if you guys want to hear that. While I drink some water, feel free to ask any questions you have. Just because as we all know, questions get conversations going. Because what else would get conversations going? Toothpicks? Well, maybe if you use them in the right way. No, I'm just kidding. So we're live from my bedroom, and I want to show you guys something that you've seen in one of my videos. One, two, three, four. What up, gamer boy? What's up? It's good to see you, man. Hi, how are you? Hello, Dwayne Asher. Welcome to the stream. So, as you guys can see right here, this is my acoustic guitar. I call it Pandora. Here comes the sun. I don't know how to play that yet. I do not know how to play that yet. I want to learn that one day, though. Here comes the sun. So, I actually don't know any Beatles songs on my guitar. I used to actually really not like the Beatles because they were very controversial for certain reasons. You could probably guess why if you've seen my, if you know a little about me. But honestly, I've learned to play some of the songs. Pandora is an awesome name. Thank you. My electric guitar, which I thought about playing tonight, but I decided against it. I was going to play my electric guitar tonight, but I was like, I'll do that another night for a different stream. But so I just decided to bust out the acoustic. Fun fact, my electric guitar is named Icarus. If you're wondering, if you know my interests, you'll know why I named it Icarus. But that guitar is awesome, and Pandora is an awesome name. Thank you, man. Can I use your song in one of my videos? Well, which song? I've never made a song before. I just play the guitar. But if you want to, go ahead. If you can't play it, can you sing it? I can't because I don't know all the lyrics. I can play this AC/DC song on acoustic, though. It's not that good, though. Like I said, that's more of electric. I mean, can I use your music as background music? Sure. Why didn't I like the Beatles? John Lennon is not the most well-liked person. It has to do with my beliefs, but that's the reason why I won't get into that much deeper because that can be controversial with people, so I won't talk about it. But that's why. Sing the first few words. Yeah, here comes the sun. That's what I know of the song. Here's another song that I think you guys might like. That's what she said. Here goes. Okay, sorry, that caught me off guard, but that was funny. Good one there. Hi, can you do Master of Puppets song? I've never played it before, but I can try. I'm not a big Metallica fan. I can try something. So yeah, like I said, I want to learn that song one day, but I'm not very experienced with Metallica. Hi, I love you. Just said thank you. That's very kind. Let's see. I do know a song by Nirvana, and it's not "Smells Like Teen Spirit," but it's like the easiest song to ever play. All you have to do is drop down all your chords, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have my tuner. But see if you can get. If you're a fan of Nirvana, you might know what this is. Okay. You just did the most awesome job ever at Master of Puppets. I wouldn't toot my own. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it was okay. I gotta learn the actual song though. But thank you. You guys might recognize this. I just got Tears of the Kingdom. What's your opinion on it? It is better than Breath of the Wild, and it is a very fun game. I like the new mechanics they have. I think all the fusions you can do in it are crazy. I think that the boss fights are great, and I think that the levels are way better than Breath of the Wild. Uh, I'm not going to give any spoilers in this stream because you just bought it. And I think a lot of people, like we've all, like a lot of people have played Tears of the Kingdom, but that's something in the way. Correct. But it's a really good game. It's better than Breath of the Wild. It's not my favorite Zelda. It's like my favorite Zelda. It's probably like my top 3, top 4. I mean, probably top 3. But yeah, it's in my top 3. But I want to say this: Mipha wasn't in the game, so that makes it immediately a 0 out of 10. Terrible, awful, worst game ever. And that's the riff, so you guys know how terrible it is. I love how you made it sound unique. Well, the thing about the song is that's pretty much how you play it. You just play like the first top 3 chords. You just have to put like your thumb on these. All right, so to play this song, you basically take your thumb. You're supposed to tune it down, like like tune it down to lower sounds, lower, you know what I mean. But then you put your thumb here or your finger, or maybe you could do an A chord actually. Let me try that. Yeah, it's probably better to do your thumb. So you just cover your thumb with it, like for the first few strums, like, and then you just take it off and play the first 3 like usual. But yeah, so Tears of the Kingdom is a great game, but the fact that it didn't have, I wish it had more of a nod to the game's past champions. I think the reason they did that was because they wanted. I think the reason that Tears of the Kingdom. What's your opinion on Batman? Oh, is it because I played Something in the Way? Yeah, I like Batman. My opinion has kind of changed on him. I mean, like he's cool and all, but like I don't know, man. I feel like I just don't think they can go much anywhere with Batman stuff. I'm not even that big of a superhero fan that much anymore, especially Marvel. Marvel's been making terrible movies recently. The last Marvel movie I saw was like, holy crap! What was the last Marvel movie I saw? The last Marvel movie I saw. Oh, hold on, guys. I dropped my pick in the guitar. There we go. But sorry, but yeah, I like Batman. I saw that movie from 2022. It was pretty cool. Batman's pretty cool. I mean, the Batman movies are typically better than a lot of Marvel movies. The only Marvel movies like I really care to go see now are like Spider-Man, unless or like Deadpool. I do want to go see that Deadpool movie. I'm hoping it's a good movie. But yeah, Batman's pretty cool, I suppose. Here's a song you guys might not recognize, but it's a pretty iconic one. It's a pretty iconic song on electric guitar, but it's like the simplest riff ever. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. Okay. Am I playing this right? Sorry. I'm so sorry for putting you guys through that, but that is Lose Yourself by Eminem. That's like one of the few Eminem songs I feel like really belongs on a guitar. You know, compared to like some of his other songs. And if you'll excuse me, I got my pick stuck on the guitar again. Be careful throwing your pick around, guys, or you'll get it in the guitar. Well, that is if you're playing an acoustic guitar. If you're playing an electric guitar, it's different. I did find a cool mix that y'all might like, though. So basically, I'll show you. Let me play this. I just basically did it today. Can you do the Death Note opening? No, I cannot. That is probably advanced guitar playing. I do know you're a big fan of Death Note, though. But no, I can't play that opening at all. Why? So many songs for like all these anime literally have crazy openings. Like I'm guessing they have like a lot of instruments in the songs. I saw like a video of You Will Know Our Names, which is the main theme of Xenoblade Chronicles. I saw it at like it was on like a broadcast or something. It was them playing that song, right? The guy playing an electric guitar, and he played it. I was like, how the hell is he doing that? I do have another song you might recognize if you're a fan of 80s rock and roll, or just some kind of cool classic style rock bands. This isn't really a riff on acoustic, it's on electric, but it'll still sound cool. Yeah, this acoustic guitar is very special to me. I will give kind of a story of any questions, anybody? What's another cool song I can play? Oh yeah, I know this. I'm dynamite, TNT. Ow, TNT. I'm dynamite, TNT. Ow. Are you good at the piano? I have never touched a piano in my life. I don't play the piano. I have friends who do, but I don't play the piano. I do play guitar, both acoustic and I've seen some of your videos, Dwayne Asher. Like you play the piano like virtually on some of your videos, and I find that cool. But no, I do not play the piano. You guys enjoying the stream? I know there's not a lot of people here, but I'm just glad that like there's some people here in general. It makes me happy that people actually want to listen to, me play the guitar or just talk. And I want to apologize again for like Smash Universe, the Cataclysmic Multiverse story's taking forever. What is your opinion on Paint It Black? It's the only good song made by the Rolling Stones. Wait. But yeah, I like Paint It Black. It's a very good song. Good intro. It's got a good beat. Mick Jagger actually did a pretty decent job singing in it. I do have the easiest guitar riff ever. Do you guys want to see it? Oh wait, sorry, I messed that up. Wow, I butchered that. I'm so sorry. But thank you for that. Of course, no problem, man. But here's another song that's easy. What do you think? Do you think I'm good at it? What, playing the piano? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're pretty good at playing the piano from what I've seen of your videos. Sorry. I love this video. Thank you very much. Does anybody have any other questions in the audience that they want to ask? Also, thank you to Gamerboy and Dwayne Asher for being here. It's very great to have you guys on the live chat. And I know I don't live stream too often, but it's fun to live stream. Sorry, I'm just randomly picking at it sometimes. Sorry. I do have another song you guys can hear though. It's another simple song. You guys want to hear how Smoke on the Water sounds on different, different strings? So this is the top E string, how it sounds. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's okay. Kind of monotone, melatonin. It's a little like deeper. It's kind of like something you hear in like the Wild West. But this one's a little better. Love doing that with the strings. This is probably the one that sounds best if you're only going to use one string. It's best to use two strings because it makes it sound like this. All right, this is the D string. What made you want to be a music maker? Well, the thing is I don't really make music. I just play it. I do want to write my own songs one day, but like I can't really say much about that because, that's not something you go around telling the world. But if you don't mind me asking, no problem at all. But so the story was, I can't go too much into it, but do you all know what a personal project is in like school? Okay, you might not know. So basically, a personal project is when you work on something new they haven't done, and you're going to try to basically learn how to do that thing or do something new with that, write a whole report on it and learn how to do that. So I was assigned that in my sophomore year of high school, which was not that long ago. And I thought, you know what? I want to learn how to play the guitar, so I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. So my dad taught me a few chords. So he taught me the basic chords like, G, A, C, D, D, E minor, E, A minor. The basic ones. And then I kind of just self-taught myself, started looking at different songs. I busted out my electric guitar again. I wasn't having that much fun with my electric at first. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got a 100 on my personal project because I did well in learning the guitar. And that's when I decided that to become a guitarist. I've been playing my electric more recently, but it is amazing to bust out the old acoustic. But yeah, I'm mostly a self-taught guitarist. Mostly. I'm taking a guitar class right now too, though, so. But yeah, that's basically how I learned how to play the guitar. That is probably the worst version of Back in Black you'll hear in your entire lifetime. That song is not fitted. Sorry. That song is not fit for acoustic guitar. That's why it was made on electric. I have a question. Do you know what Gundam is? That's like the really old anime with like the giant robots, right? Like the giant Power Ranger robots. I mean, not Power Rangers, but you know what I mean, like the giant robots. And they have like giant laser swords and like guns. They're like Transformers, but they're giant anime mechs from Japan. But yeah, I do know what Gundam is. I'm just not experienced with the series because I don't know, man. Anime's been kind of dying for me recently. I mean, not dying, but like I haven't been watching it much lately. I have been watching Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon season 4, part 2. I'm going to make a review of that at some point because I made a review of part 1 of that season. So I intend to review part 2 because I said I was going to, and I'm going to stay true to that. I feel like a lot of mech anime, as they call it, like, what is it? What's the genre for anime that are based on, like, mechs? That's a really bad version of another one by Dust. I'm sorry for that. But, like, like Gundam, Evangelion. Isn't there, like, that one German anime, right? Like, they all kind of just blend together. I've never been a fan of mech anime. I mean, I think the mechs... I never got into Evangelion. I could never really care for Evangelion that much. Doesn't really seem interesting. Yeah, sure, great storyline. The storyline doesn't sound that interesting to me, personally. But I'm sure it's a good show. It's just I'm just not interested in it personally. So how we all doing tonight? We all relaxing? We all feeling good? Is life going well for all of us? You guys feeling all right? Yo, Scythe, Albo Army. Albo Army. Who's that? Albo Army. Albo Army. Are you that subscriber that just joined like today? Welcome to the chat. Can you make a creepy song? No, but I can play a really bad version of Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. How you been, buddy? Albert from Tony's stream. No way. You're back? Bro, what the heck? You haven't been on YouTube for like a year. What happened? Also, yeah, it's cool to see you. You're from the Geek Getaway. Can I make a creepy song? Let me see. But change counts. How about There Goes the Neighborhood body count? Oh. That sounds dangerous. Change the counts. Okay. That makes sense. Let me try. How about a C chord? Actually, this is a video game song. Technically, it's just a really poor played version. So, see if you can recognize it. If you're a Legend of Zelda fan, you might know what that is. Actually, you might if y'all grew up watching SpongeBob, mecha shows are called real robot shows. Okay. Thanks for informing me on that. This is a song y'all might understand if you grew up watching SpongeBob like I did. That's a slow version. You just play the highest string. I wonder what it sounds like on other strings. Let's hear what the SpongeBob tune sounds like on other tunes, guys. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's try the G string. Ooh, SpongeBob's getting a little Frenchy. Ooh, got a little noir SpongeBob action. Sponge noir, folks. All right, let's hear what it sounds like on the D chord. I mean the D string. That kind of sounds like a funeral, which is not a very happy occasion. Sounds like a funeral on a sunny day. In the time of the late summer and the early fall. Let's try the A string. That sounds like if Shawn Mendes made the SpongeBob song. Now let's try the heavy D chord. I mean, heavy E string. Oh, this is going to be funny. If the SpongeBob theme song was made by Ween. Nice. Well, that worked. All right. Am happy every time you make a video. Thank you. That's so polite. That's so kind. No more Chie. To me, it's good, not bad. What, Gundam or SpongeBob? No more Chie. Oh, yeah. Isn't Chie like the villain of Vibe Naoto or something? Yeah. But no, Chie is a pretty good character from Persona 4. She's not my favorite. My favorite character in that game so far is Kanji. I have yet to like... I'm not even done with Persona 4, though. I've been binging that game. That game is so good. Persona, the world can be much better without her. Probably. Hello, Nintendo Did. It is good to see you on the stream, buddy. Oh, yeah, I just want to leave. So I'm looking at the time now. It's 9:38. Just want to let you guys know we're going to be ending the stream in 22 minutes because I got to go to bed. But we're not done yet. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You say is Vibe Nato. Also, hello again. But yeah, Vibe Nato. I've seen those videos online. You've also shared them with me. And they're cool videos. Also, I'm back for some minutes. Okay, cool. But if you have anything going on, like you're busy or anything, you can feel free to like leave the stream. I mean, like, no, if you're busy, don't let me stop you because there's important things in life, and you know all that, right? Yeah, very cool sills on the guitars. Thank you so much. That's very kind. I've only been playing for like a year though, so I'm not amazing. I know that song. Which song? You like notes very similar to SpongeBob credits. Oh, exactly. That's what we were playing. And we were talking about how it sounds like what it would sound like on different I know that song. Yeah. Which song? Yeah, we were talking about like how it would sound on different strings. So the SpongeBob end credit theme is played, like if you want to play it on an acoustic guitar, or just a guitar in general, it works on electric too. But you want to put your finger, your index, or whichever is comfortable, on the high E string of the 7th fret, and you go slide up to the 5th fret, go back to the 7, then go back up to the 9, and then go back to the 7. Meme time. All characters in the episode dies in a very creepy town. The SpongeBob credits be like, yeah, hey man, can you help me for a second? Sure. What's up? I just got robbed and my entire house went up in flames, and I think they kidnapped my dog. What should I do? Imagine getting a response like, imagine just something really bad happening, and then the resolution is the SpongeBob theme just being played on guitar. Yeah, we were talking about how it would sound on different strings. So this is what it sounds like on the B string. And this is the G string. Kind of Frenchy, noir-like. And then we get to next string. Ay, 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 mes ami. Can I use that song you just did for a video? Sure, I don't mind. Go ahead. Yeah, mainly our chapters were not our solutions, but the credits or show is very calm as if nothing bad happens. Yeah, I feel like that would be like a good example. That would be like in a show, it's like a season, all like this. It's the episode before the season finale, right? And then chaos erupts. And then just credits roll. Imagine that. I'm pretty sure there's a TV show that does that, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to make my dinner now, but I try to be back soon. Okay, it was super good. Really, I want what do you can have dreams and make those dreams. Yeah, man. Hard work, dedication, and motivation. Oh, and faith, if you're into that, but if you're into faith. Yeah. Besides, you can try to speak other languages. Oh, yes, I can. Oui, mes amis. J'apprends le français. J'adore le français. J'ai une guitare, et j'adore la musique. I took French classes from like 6th grade to my sophomore year in high school, so I do know some French. Du pomme, that is apple. Du grappe, actually no, du raisin is grape. Le frais is strawberries. Chocolat is chocolate. Du gâteau is cake. La glace is ice cream. And what about Spanish? I did not take Spanish in school, but I only took French. I took French because my other family members did, and I thought it would be best to take French. I know you like Persona 5, but do you think the Phantom Thieves are anti-heroes? So the thing about the Phantom Thieves is that they're trying to change people's hearts for the good, But and like they're doing that, right? And they're fighting demons. And they're fighting demons and all that, and like mementos or whatever. Mementos to me always felt like some weird art museum. I know the most controversial thing about Persona 5, which isn't the censorship, which shouldn't be that controversial, but it's mainly the final boss of the original game. Okay, spoilers for Persona 5 and Royal, technically, if you haven't played it. But one of the original final boss of the game is the corrupted god called Yahweh. Sorry, that's a Christian. His name is Yaldabaoth. He's the final boss of the game. It was his inclusion was very controversial because, like, you know, in typical, like, when you have a game where you say, oh yeah, the final boss is God, it's just like, what? However, I was confused about this at first. Oh, Herica, Spanish word. Planets. Planeta. Oh, thank you. Does that mean planets? But, and I was like, So I did research on the game, okay? And I found out that Persona 5 is actually based on Gnosticism. If you don't know what Gnosticism is, I think it's a form of Christianity that predates many Christian practices today. Granted, Gnosticism is debatable because, you know, it's kind of a controversial subject, but in Gnosticism, I have an unpopular opinion of Persona 5. Oh yeah, you can say. I just want to finish this. I found out and I was like, well, that's kind of weird that he's the final boss. But I looked it up. Apparently, Yaldabaoth is a demiurge, which is in Gnosticism a god who claims to be the true god, but is not the real god. So he doesn't really represent, I don't think, any kind of. And even if he was a god, I don't think he's representing a god of any specific religion. And even if he was, I don't really care because it's just a game. And at the end of the day, sorry, I'm trying not to make all of us argue because, you know, like religion, people can get pretty upset over it and we can all argue about it. But I feel like religion is something we should use to just like bond with each other and make peace. But yeah, that's my opinion on I don't think they're really anti-heroes. And besides, you have to remember they're all high schoolers. I mean, think about it this way. You're a high schooler. You have to stop these bad people who don't seem bad to other people, but they're getting away with these things. How would you feel if it was up to you, a couple of teenagers, a talking cat, to do that? Are many spin-off that? Yeah, literally are many games only in the 5, and Joker is the MC of P5. He is. I hope we get another Persona Arena game. I didn't play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, but it's a very popular game, and I actually might do a video about Persona 5 Arena and the concept. Actually, that's already been done, hasn't it? Wasn't there a YouTuber named Thorgy Arcade who does like fighting game rosters for theoretical future games? And then he just did one for Persona 5 Arena. If we do have Persona 5 Arena in the future, please bring back the cast of 3 and 4. That would be awesome. But no, I don't think the Phantom Thieves are anti-heroes. I think they're heroes who are misunderstood. And like I said with Persona 5, I don't think you're fighting the actual god that is, you know, considered religion. He's a demiurge, like I said. Now, I don't really believe in Gnosticism, personally. It's not my religion, but if it's yours, then good for you. Okay. Persona Q2, I mean. Yeah, Persona Q2 is a game. Persona Q2... Sorry. Still kind of sick. Persona Q2 does exist, but its circumstances were so... Well, the circumstances weren't very good. Like, think about it. It's a spin-off of an RPG series that's only really starting to get super popular, like reach high popularity in the West, right? It's released on the 3DS a year after the Nintendo Switch came out, and it's rated M. Most of the 3DS's audience at that, like how many kids do you think bought the 3DS? Probably a lot, right? Having an M-rated game on the 3DS is hard. having a T-rated game is kind of different because a lot of the 3DS's audience was also teenagers, and it was more of a newcomer. It was more of like a casual system. It's funny. I'm asking myself if the future of Persona 6 can have those spin-off numbers. Yeah, I don't think Atlas is going to make. I don't spin off of a spin-off. My goodness, you're right. I don't think Atlas is going to make Persona 6 until like 2057, which is like that's like 30, 34 years from now, or 33 depending on if they release it early or late. But yeah, I don't consider the Phantom Thieves anti-heroes. I just consider them misunderstood heroes. Heroes who I feel like they're put under pressure a bit, and then they just feel the need to do something. I will admit, though, summoning Sataniel, that's kind of sus, my guy. Why couldn't you summon just like a giant jester? Wouldn't it be cool if he summoned a giant jester at the end of the game? Because, Joker, yeah, Kate, like they're like cards, like playing cards, Jester, that might have been better. I liked Persona 3's story more. Well, like Persona 5 has a great story, don't get me wrong. I like the theming of Persona 3 a lot more. Something I've noticed too with Persona is that each game is based on. A lot of Persona games are based off of different like beliefs and all that. Persona 3 is based off of Greek mythology. Persona 4, I think, is based off of like ancient Japanese mythology. And then Persona 5 is based off of Gnosticism, from what I understand. Which is kind of interesting. I always find it interesting. I actually kind of got back into faith because of Persona. I'd always had faith, but like Persona, I always had my faith with me, but Persona made me interested in it again. Also, what do you think about the lost media material? On it, if there's any lost media out there, I completely rely on Blame It on George to find it in some way, shape, or form. Really, I don't like it when stuff like that happens. Yeah, I don't like it when that happens either at times. Like the Scott Pilgrim game, which was digital release. It was digital release on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, but Ubisoft didn't want to keep the game up because they had to keep paying. Was it Universal? They don't own the rights to Scott Pilgrim. They just made the live action, right? So they took it off of storefronts, because they basically couldn't afford to keep it up. So the game was pretty much lost media for a long time until they announced a port to modern consoles, and I think a physical version too. And yeah, and then the people just kind of stopped caring about it. But yeah, lost media can be annoying. But the stream's not ending for another 6 minutes, but Pandora is going back in her box. So, yeah. But yeah, lost media can be interesting because sometimes there can be like a weird reason why it's considered lost media. Do you know, like for example, say, like that Squidward SpongeBob episode that's, banned, right? It wasn't banned, but there was a creepypasta about it, as it's called, on the online community. But do you think Morgana can return in future games? Morgana returning would be cool, but I think Koromaru would be more cool to return, because Koromaru, let me tell you what, Persona 3, despite it being like the darkest game in the series, aside from Persona 2, because that game's main villain is, but Persona 3 is like pretty dark. Like the whole theme of the game is life and death. There's characters that die. Spoiler alert, spoiler. Oh yeah, this section of the live stream, even though it's over soon, is going to get into spoilers for Persona 3, 4, and 5. Well, mainly 3 and 5. A little bit of 5. But mainly 3, so be warned. Persona 3 is, like, the theme of the game is life and death. There are people who die. There's a character in the game who pretends to be, like, a false prophet. And he's telling people about the end of the day. Like, he has evil intention and all that. I mean, that's how I see it, like, like sometimes. But and there's like many important characters that die in the game, like Mitsuru's father, Chidori. Well, Chidori doesn't really count because she can be revived if you talk to Junpei on certain dates. But of course, and then there's and obviously humongous spoiler, Minato dies at the end. Honestly, though, I think there's a way to that I feel like Atlas is somehow going to shoehorn something and bring him back. I don't think they would, but they might. Even if they don't, whatever. If they do make Persona 5 Arena, please, please bring Minato back as a fighter. But, yeah, Persona 3 is heavy with death. Yeah, look at the party members you get in that game. You have your normal, like, high schoolers, you know, one's a boxer. You got Mitsuru, the killer queen. Well, not killer, you know what I mean. You got Yukari, Archer girl, Junpei, kind of the big idiot, plays baseball, and you got you, Minato. You're pretty chill. And then you look at the other characters. Well, and you got Shinji. But then you have the other characters. You have Ken. You have an elementary schooler, a dog with a knife in his mouth, and a literal robot girl with machine guns in her body. That is weird. I don't know what Atlas was thinking when they were making Persona 3. Persona 1 and Persona 2, I guess. Hello, I am not any dark. Persona 2 is pretty controversial, though. I remember something Minato, sad face. Yes, I know. It's unfortunate. I know, like, you're a big fan of Persona 3. So am I. But funny enough, I found this thing when I was looking into Persona 2 because I was like, why is this game so controversial? There was somebody who posted a GameFAQs walkthrough of it online, right? And he had converted to a new religion. And he made a post saying, condemning the game because, you know, Persona can be controversial with certain faiths and all that. I believe he converted to Christianity, but that we're not here to get into that. I'm just talking about like what's important about the GameFAQs thing, and he condemned the game. I think he took down the GameFAQs, which I mean I find that kind of funny. To be one, like, you know, you review a game once and then, you know, later on you come to look at it with different eyes, which, yeah, that happens. Sometimes we have a piece of media that we work on, like we play, like we've all had a game where we play as a kid, or a movie we watch as a. What's your favorite character of Persona? My favorite character in all of the games is Ryuji. I think his backstory was really interesting. I thought his motive was great. I think his persona is awesome, and I just love his character. I love, you know what? I'll name my favorite characters from each game. Keep in mind, I haven't finished 4, so take that with what you will. My favorite in 3 is both Mitsuru and Junpei. I thought Mitsuru was really cool, very well developed. I thought Junpei's storyline with Chidori was very, like, it showed he is a really caring character. He's stupid, and he's kind of weird sometimes, but he's caring. He cares about his friends. Excuse me. My favorite from 4 is Kanji. I know he's very controversial because of his palace and other reasons, but I thought he was a really interesting character, and he kicks absolute butt in Persona 4 Golden. No, really, he's really powerful. But if I were to pick a different character, I would go with Naoto. I really like her too. I think she's really cool. I like her personality. I like her design. I like her weapon. I think she's a really cool character. As for 5, I'm going to go with Makoto and Ryuji. Ryuji, like I already said about Ryuji. I like On too. I like all the characters. I like all the characters in all 3 games. I'm very surprised what a game Atlas now belongs to Sega. Yeah, Atlas, I found it weird. Because I remember when Joker was announced for Smash Ultimate, there was this leaker by the name of Vergabin. He had leaked Smash Ultimate stuff. He had leaked Smash Ultimate stuff and Smash 4 stuff back in the day, and he was kind of a credible leaker. He said that a Square Enix character was going to be a DLC character in Ultimate. When they announced Joker, I was like, is Persona 5 made by Square Enix? So I looked into it, right? I was like, And I was like, it's made by Atlas? Who's that? And I found out they were owned by Sega, and I was surprised. If they ever make a Sega fighting game, they better have Persona characters in it. Do you like the secondary stories? I like secondary stories in fiction if they're done right. For example, I talked about this in my Overlord 4 season 4 review. That is that the previous seasons of the show focused way too much on side stories, and it got annoying to a certain point where I was just like, come on, bring me back to the main cast. Granted, you don't always need your main characters on if and like every shot of every single episode, but like I feel like the side stories were too much. There were good side stories like Sebas and teaming up with the blue-haired guy, what was his name? And Clive. I thought that was cool. Sorry, this is controversial, but I don't want when I play Persona 4, can't be a boyfriend to Naoto. I think Kanji is a good option with Naoto. Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. All right, everybody. Oh, all right. So this is the. All right, so this is the last question, and then I'm gonna go to bed for the night. So, Leaks. Will you make a video? Remember, all leaks about Ultimate was really a lot. The thing about Ultimate Leaks is that there are so many YouTubers who have already done videos on it. So I want to do videos like that haven't exactly been made as much. I want to make videos that I want to make first, and I will eventually do a video on leaks about Smash Ultimate because I heavily followed leaks before the game came out. I actually believe the Grinch leak was true. Oh man, that is so funny. That Ash message retracted. But yeah, it's late, but I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I'm glad you all came on, and I wish you all a very good night. Buenas noches, if these in the case. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming on. It was great talking to you all. So have a good night. Sleep well. Don't stay up too late. Or do you want? I'm not your mom. Like a parody of these leaks, maybe. Bruh. What? The Grinch? Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers leak back in 2018. But yeah, good night, everybody. See you all next video or next post or next live stream. Bye.